Welcome back. Oh, for all of our viewers in Scotland, I've got my Melrose tie on today, just for you guys. I did a movie in Scotland with my son, a rugby movie, and this was from the Melrose Rugby Club, where they created seven-a-side rugby. Most Americans have no idea what I'm talking about, but you in Scotland obviously do. So thank you, Melrose, for a wonderful time and a beautiful tie. What have we got today? Larry? Oh, all right, we'll do this. The pizza story. On May 18th, 2010, Bitcoin was still in its infancy. It had barely begun. And it was only worth a few pennies on the dollar, or actually less. When this happened, it was worth less than a penny. Laszlo, and you might have heard the story, you might not, but this is going to give you the exact facts on what happened. There were forums that got started for Bitcoin enthusiasts, and there was one called Bitcoin Talk. And Laszlo Hanyecz posted that he would pay 10,000 Bitcoins for two pizzas. Two Papa John's pizzas. Two Papa John's large pizzas. And this would go down in internet history as the first time that Bitcoins were actually used to buy something. It took 4 days. 4 days later, someone said, I'll do that. 10,000 Bitcoins? What the heck? At the time, he just thought it was cool that he could get pizza for seemingly nothing. And he continued to buy pizza with Bitcoins until the summer, when, sadly, he ran out of Bitcoins. Poor guy. He didn't give it a second thought because he believed, as many others did at the time, that Bitcoin was never actually going to be worth anything. It was never going to go anywhere. For the next few years, it seemed that whatever everyone thought about Bitcoin was true. But then in 2013, investors and speculators became interested in Bitcoin and began to trade it on a much larger scale. Soon, naturally, the value of Bitcoin started to skyrocket as it became a popular commodity. If Hanyecz had spent 10,000 Bitcoins on two pizzas today, they would be worth around $12 million. That was just the first two. He was buying pizzas all through the summer. I wonder if he's got any now. I wonder if we can get hold of this guy. See if we can get hold of this guy and find out what he has to say about it. Should have done that before you gave me the story. So let's see if we can get hold of Laszlo Hanyecz and learn what happened to him. Whether he shot himself or slashed his ankles or something before when he got rid of all this Bitcoin. Bitcoin, this is really, really worth listening to if you want to know more about Bitcoin. I mean, if you really want to study it. It's been adopted most easily by millennials. Millennials, they were called the X generation as well, I think. And they're generally people, it's accepted to be, what, 18 to 34, 18 to 35, something like that? Yeah, that's millennials. So it was predictable that schools, universities, would start incorporating cryptocurrency courses into their school courses. So if you want to know more about Bitcoin, how to buy, how to sell it, these universities could be worth attending. Number 5 is Duke University. Back in 2014, it was one of the first major US universities to launch a course under the name of Innovation and Cryptocurrencies. They ran it in 2015 and 2016. If there's enough demand for it, I find it hard to believe that they wouldn't run it again this year. But that's Duke University. The next one is Princeton. Duke University, they're what they call Ivy League universities, aren't there? I think there are 8 of them. So you might have to spend a lot of money and go to an Ivy League school. But anyway, or a lot of Bitcoin. Their course is named Bitcoin and Cryptocurrency Technology. This course can be done through a website called Coursera, but Coursera is it's very popular. It is a for-profit educational platform, so it's not free. You've got to pay for it. It was also turned into a book, which I haven't seen, which can be purchased on Amazon. So I'd like to read the book. I'd like to see it. Can you get me a copy of the book? Thank you. I'd like that. Third is Stanford University, which is a little bit closer to us here in California. It is in California, up near San Francisco. They launched their course on Bitcoin a few years ago under the title under the Bitcoin Engineering. umbrella. It's one of the very few full-time Bitcoin courses available today, and its main focus is building Bitcoin-enabled applications. Stanford, that's another Ivy League school. New York University, NYU. I don't think they're Ivy League. I can't remember. They started their cryptocurrency classes back in 2014. Several altcoins were highlighted, not just Bitcoin, during the course, which gave people an idea how vast the cryptocurrency market is. I mean, keep remembering, there are over 700 cryptocurrencies. Just Bitcoin is the major one. In 2015, they added a course called Digital Currency Revolution in Money and Payments. Gives you an overview of digital currencies, mobile payment systems, blockchain technology, and evaluating Bitcoin's chances of success in the long run. There's no date for this class. Don't have anything. Do we not have anything on it? Although it heavily depends. Oh, it depends on how many people are interested. They haven't set it for this year yet. Oh, but you have to be willing to pay $3,800 to do the course. Could be worth it. Learn all about Bitcoin. Could make a lot more than that $3,800. The last one is the University of Nicosia. I think it's pronounced Nicosia. It's in Greece, isn't it? Oh, it's in Cyprus. The University of Nicosia is in Cyprus. They are the only one to offer an MS in digital currency, which is like any other university degree, and it's possible to take this course online. So rather than travel all the way to Cyprus, you can take it online. Over 5,000 students have enrolled for the free MOOC. You wondering what an MOOC is out there? I'll tell you. I know, only because I looked it up. An MOOC, I'm serious about this, is a massive open online course. It's just called an MOOC, massive open online course. And I don't think there's a charge for that at the University of Nicosia. So you've got the University of Nicosia online. Make a note of it because it sounds like a great course. New York University, if you're anywhere near New York, that's $3,800. Stanford University, I imagine, is a lot more than $3,800. Princeton, we're getting right up there now, and Duke University. And so you've got to have some money or scholarships in order to go there. But I would say for the newcomer, University of Nicosia has got to be the one. Get onto it. That's all for today. If you want to learn more about Bitcoin and you don't want to spend the time or the money to go to university, then just go to bitnews.us and you'll find a whole lot of information there on Bitcoin and how to get it, how to buy it, how to sell it, and most importantly, how to profit from it. Best place to put your Bitcoin or the best place to buy Bitcoin so that you can make the largest amount of profit with the most money. So that's it for today. We'll see you soon. Thank you.